This is my confession. Please post it out for me, because it seems I'm dying. I'm a lady who lives in Abuja. What I'm going to share here today makes me ashamed. I'm so sorry for the woman I've wronged. I was single. I had a baby boy. The father was never interested in his child's life, and I had to make plans for him to have a better life. My parents are long gone, they are dead, and I grew up with no one who was responsible for me, and the only life I knew was to be a lady of the night. My auntie was the only one that took me in when I lost my parents, but she abused me and overworked me in with her house chores. I met a friend who introduced me to nightlife. I ran out of the house and started waiting by the roadside to meet up with male clients who wanted to have a good time. I normally put on a long jacket. You know those type of jackets, those long jacket that covers you from your shoulder to your knees. I don't wear any clothes inside. I only put on high heels. Whenever cars move past, I just open my jacket so the men can see all the assets I was selling. Sometimes they take me to their house, sometimes they take me to a hidden corner around and we have sex, or even inside their car. In the morning I will count my money and go home to my son. And that was how I managed to maintain my life, and I upgraded myself. I became a high-class prostitute and started hanging out at high-class restaurants and bars. And that is how I met Jack. Jack was my married man, and he wanted me to be his mistress or side chick. He was very jealous, and whenever he calls me and my phone was not going through, he would get so angry. He told me I belonged to him only, that I was his personal property. He was very connected and big. He told me I had to respect him. His former girlfriend disappeared. This was after she became pregnant. He told her politely to get rid of the baby, but she wouldn't agree. He didn't want any drama. He loves his wife. She chose to disobey and kept the pregnancy and tried to contact his wife. He said his wife was a no-go area. Even if you see two of them walking in the street, you do not look at him. I was really afraid of this guy. Jack was a businessman. He was based in Abuja. He had business all over Nigeria. He was rich and well connected. I became obsessed to be his wife because he has so much money. He spoils me with money, sends me dollars whenever he's away in the United States. I wanted to be his wife by all means. That was when I took a wrong turn. That was when I met this guy who told me I could just kill his wife and become number one in his life. We would strike his wife spiritually with a dangerous headache. I went to a juju man. I screenshotted her picture from one of his WhatsApp statues and gave it to the native doctor, and he struck her with a powerful headache. Next morning, she was taking her son to the school. She was driving her son to the school when the headache came. She parked the car and called her relative, and they rushed her to the hospital, and she was told she needed a major operation, that she has developed a major brain tumor while her eyesight is not okay. He called me and told me all of this. I acted like I was sympathetic, but I knew my dream had come true. Jack covers all his businesses with occultic powers. The witch doctor who helped me told me he wanted to test his power, that I should not worry, that the deal was done, that his wife would die. But yet, she did not die. I convinced Jack that I wanted to come visit him in Lagos to console him. Little did he know that I was the one behind all his predicaments. I stayed with him. In my mind, I said he must marry me. I will not just be a common side chick. But later, she was out of the hospital and Jack rushed to her parents' house. I went back to the juju man. He told me that he tried all he could, but it seemed there was a blinding white light that blocked his juju from getting to her, that he had to strike again. Please don't take me for a bad person, because Jack really used me. He used to prostitute me to his business partners, and many of them had strange fantasies and requests. I had done a lot of strange acts in order to satisfy them, so I believe I deserve more. He can't just use me like that. The juju man struck again, but this time it was her stomach. She had serious pains all over. She went to visit a doctor who told her that there was a big growth growing inside her tummy, and he doesn't know what it is, that they need to operate on her. Jack told me he was tired of all this, that when the doctor even removed the growth from her tummy, it was up to 3 kg. The growth was so massive that it looked like a baby. But yet, she came out again, free again. When I went to visit this juju man again, he told me that some people came to his house and warned him that if he continued troubling this woman, something terrible will happen to me and him. That this girl is well protected. He doesn't know the source of her power protecting her. I had to let go of it all. I gave up hope becoming his wife and continued with my prostitution work. But I met another client. I'm going to tell you all about him in my next confession I am sending.